Good evening. Coronavirus in the White House. As you've seen, tonight President Trump is at Walter Reed Medical Center after he and the First Lady tested positive for the virus.
Vice President Pence and his wife, as well as Senator Marsha Blackburn, all tested negative today after being in contact with the president. We have team coverage now of the possible fallout, both medically and politically, as well as reaction and well wishes come in from local leaders. We begin with News Channel 5's Chris Davis. Chris, what have you learned?
Well, Vicki, obviously such striking images that we've seen play out on our TV in real time over the last hour and a half of the president walking to Marine One, being flown to Walter Reed Medical Center in Washington, D.C. The White House is calling this out of an abundance of caution, and I really think that that's the key phrase that Dr. William Schaffner of Vanderbilt University Medical Center really honed in on today in our conversation. He said there are certain aspects of the president's age and health that could be concerning as he continues to fight this virus.
It reaches to the highest level within the White House. We have to take this seriously.
Dr. Schaffner calls this a wake-up call of presidential proportions.
And it shows that this coronavirus is exactly as contagious as public health has been saying.
And while the commander-in-chief is reporting only mild symptoms at the moment, Dr. Schaffner says White House physicians will have to monitor him closely.
The president is older, he's a bit hefty, and also he's a male. And those three things put him into a higher risk category for severe disease. So his physicians are monitoring him, particularly his breathing status, his heart function, other bodily functions, very, very carefully.
How far back will the White House need to try to do contact tracing?
We have to remember on the public health side now that people are infectious before their test turns positive. So contact tracing is now going on in very extensively. All the contacts of the First Lady, the President, over the last several days.
Schaffner says even those who wore a mask near the president may still need to quarantine. He says while masks are still effective, they're just one part of the equation.
That's how contagious this virus is. So we have to do all of these things kind of simultaneously. Wear the mask and social distance and avoid large groups.
And if nothing else, it's a good reminder that we all still need our guard up.
This virus is out there. It is serious. We can prevent it if we all work together. Wear the mask.
Now, the White House is telling reporters that the president will stay at Walter Reed for the next 3 days. And of course, his schedule beyond that is just unknown at this point.